Alright, so we know battle rap was battle rapping this weekend, but before we get into that, salutes to Maryland, salutes to Virginia, salutes to North Carolina, salutes to DC. I definitely had a weekend trip. That's why I couldn't get this blog out. I'm mad because battle rap was battle rapping, but I did have a trip. Salutes to all the places I visited over the weekend because I definitely had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Um, coming home was the problem, man. Look, I don't know if it's Southwest. I don't know what's up with Southwest. I don't know. But I gets to my flight to getting to Maryland, because that's where I landed. I landed in Maryland. I drove all the other places through Virginia, DC, North Carolina. Ended up in Raleigh. Came back from Raleigh. You feel me? Salutes to Raleigh too, man. I want to go back. But on the flight home, they make an announcement. They need two people to take a later flight because the flight is full. Then they make another announcement. Seatbelt need to be fixed. I get Final Destination vibes ASAP. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, I'm going anyway. I'm going anyway. So then we get on the plane. They announce that the people that checked in their luggage. See, I always run with two bags. I had me a backpack and I had me another bag so I could do. I don't like to check in the luggage. I try not to. So 13 people was missing checked in luggage. They was trying to find it. And then the seatbelt that they fixed before we got on the plane was not fixed. So once we get all of that sorted, seatbelt fixed, luggage found, all of that, we have something was on the runway. Something like I don't know what they said it was. Something was on the runway, it was on the right side of the plane. So they had to pull back to the door and shut the engines down and redo everything, like get like confirmation from like the control center and things like that. It was a mess, man. Coming home was a mess, man. I don't really know. It was a 2 hour delay. Like I got home 2 hours late. That's why this blog is coming on a Tuesday morning. Look, let's just get right into it. Battle rap this weekend was battle rapping. We all know what happened. We gonna try to touch on things a little differently, right? We gonna give our opinions, but we gonna try to be respectful as possible. But we keeping it 100. We gonna keep it real. You feel me? Let's get into it.
The real P, baby.
We gonna start with Tori Doe. We know what happened. Everybody know what happened. So we not gonna talk about what happened. We not even gonna talk about um if the whole rumor, you know what I mean, the whole conspiracy that everybody feel like she may have got paid off. We're not gonna talk about that. What I like to touch on is what I saw was KShine reaching out. Now that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to speak about because I think we need more of that in the culture of, you know what I mean? It's okay. We always look at it from the perspective of this person dropped the ball, this person didn't do this, or this person got paid off. But we never think about it from the perception of maybe I just need some guidance, some coaching, some help. So we see KShine, he reach out. He say, "Oh no, you gotta come to the dojo, Tori. Look, I'm here. No, we gotta get that right. Harlem, stand up. You feel me? Like. So that's what I think we need to focus on. I think that's an admirable thing for KShine to do, to even reach out to do, because that's what we need more of. And you never know. Like, I don't know if she's gonna take the advice. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. Right? But it's just good to lend that hand out, and maybe more battlers, more artists, more everybody would do things like that instead of what everybody else is doing, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty much ridiculing her and trying to place some blame. Why I think she plays a lot of fault in that. Don't get me wrong. Let's get it 100% clear. She plays a lot of fault in that because who done that? You know what I mean? Like who did that? So I'm not making any excuses or trying to cop her out for what she did. I definitely think, you know what I mean, people like she shouldn't get her back in. I agree. She shouldn't get her back in. She didn't do anything. You feel me? You did nothing. You shouldn't get your back in. You feel me? I just want to highlight, and a lot of the things that people have said, I agree with. Honestly, I do. Like she was bogus. You know what I mean? She shouldn't get her back in. Did she get paid off? That's probably the one that I'm, you know what I mean, the paid off shit. Like I think that's low hanging fruit, right? Like I think it's easy to say that in this climate right now, right? In this what's going on in battle rap. I think it's easy to say that. That's low hanging fruit. But for the most part, I agree with what a lot of people have said up until this point. I just want to highlight the fact that I appreciate and I love what even with Shine, you know, even with him on his journey and his issues that he got that he's having with battle rap or URL or whoever, right? You know what I mean? Because he want to battle, but it ain't been right for him. He ain't been liking his, you know what I mean? He ain't been liking what's been presented to him because you got to be crazy to think that Shine ain't had stuff presented to him. You know what I mean? But he ain't liked it. So, but even with him going through all that, for him to reach out and want to help somebody else, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? It's part of his region, but like, it don't matter that it's part of his region because if everybody can get part of their region, right? And help them out like that, then everybody gets help. So, salutes to KShine for that, man. For real though, no, on some real shit. Salutes to him for that because, you know what I mean? The news is the news, and the news been newsing. And with that, like I said, battle rap, y'all was wilding this weekend, man, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was like I said, I was even on vacation, like I was chilling, like I was all recreational this weekend, no work, no nothing. So I ain't had no computer, but I definitely was in my phone. I definitely was on the socials. You feel me? Getting all the information that I could. Um, I did not, however, watch the Chrome 23 event. I did not watch it, but of course, you didn't have to watch it to pretty much know what went on, what was going on. And when I do watch it, I'm gonna break that down because I heard that Shayna Ashley Shorty was good. I heard that Shayna Ashley and damn, well, I can't remember who she battled, but Chirac and Tony Blanco was good. Shayna Ashley and Tori. I want to see Shayna Ashley's performance. There we go. I want to see Shayna Ashley's performance, and I heard that Chirac and Tony Blanco was a good battle. Um, shout outs to First Lady Flamez, man. I put this on Twitter, man. Salute to y'all. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter, please do. I'm trying to get my followers up. But I put it on Twitter. I said First Lady Flamez 3-0. You know what I mean? And I haven't seen the battle, like I said. But I mean, the culture, look, for the most part, everybody's saying it's a 3-0. So, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna roll with that, but I'm definitely gonna take it into consideration. Everybody can't be lying, right? You feel me? So salutes to them for that. But Yoshi G and 40 bars is another thing that I want to talk about because why I did not see the battle. However, I did see a lot of clips. I saw a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of clips, you know what I mean, just wherever I saw them at. I think I seen some on Instagram, Twitter, you feel me, like YouTube, like I seen the clips. You know what I mean? I seen the clips of 40 bars barking, you know what I mean? Like pretty much them both going back and forth, bitch, 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 bitch. You know what I mean? I saw those clips. You feel me? I did not see the clip of Yoshi throwing the bottle. Now, I remember when I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But we're not gonna get into what happened because everybody know what happened, right? We know what happened. What we're gonna talk about is, you know what I mean, the psyche, right? And and the reason why sometimes there's a stigma on the female battle rap culture as far as the emotional part. And the crazy thing about it is, I think the men get just as emotional as the women. I just think the men does a better job at separating the emotion from the art. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I don't want to get I don't look, I don't want to get killed for that. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel that way. I feel like a lot of times things just go left, right? Things can go left, but I can understand why. It's almost like when something is a stereotype, and then as that stereotype you play into it, right? Like, it's almost one of those things. So I can understand how people feel that way. I don't personally feel that way, but I can understand it. I just feel like when stuff go left, it go left. It don't matter if it's woman, woman. It don't matter if it's man, man. It don't matter if it's woman, man. When it go left, it just go left. How did it go left? How did it get left? You know what I'm saying? And when you look at it from both standpoints, it's a if you take empathy in both of the people, both parties, you can understand how it can escalate the way that it did, right? You can understand that. Is it right? I don't think it's right. I don't think none of it's right. Um, ultimately, um, I don't like. I mean, look, they both was barking on each other. You feel me? Like whether 40 bars, kind of started that with her regression. Yoshi went right back with her. So they even, you know what I mean? That bottle throw, that's the thing that I didn't like, Yoshi. That's a little nasty, you know what I mean? You don't want to do that. The physical assaulting in the ring. Like, if y'all gonna handle y'all business in a parking lot or something like that, then do it. But the physical assaulting in the ring, that's a little OD. I definitely feel like you owe her an apology, even though it was an aggressive battle. Y'all both don't like each other. I understand that. But when it get physical, this is a verbal art form, right? We use words as weapons. I heard somebody say that and I love it. I can't remember who said it, but salutes to you. We use words as weapons in battle rap, you know what I mean? And that's it. So using an actual weapon during a battle is kind of crazy. How do we get here? 40 bars don't like Yoshi. 40 bars don't like Yoshi. We know the history. Yoshi was a fan. Yoshi was a, you know what I mean? Yoshi was a fan. She was one of the, part of the 40 Hive, you feel me? And you know what I mean? Situations happen between them personally that 40 bars and spoke on, so she don't rock with her in a certain sense. She kind of don't like her in a certain sense. He feel like she overstepped boundaries. Maybe she crossed the line in a situation or two, right? Rightfully so. We all been in that situation where we know somebody, where we rock with somebody, where we cool with somebody, associate with somebody, anything like that. We know we all been in situations like that, and now you have a disdain for that person. So put yourself in her shoes. You can understand why the energy was the way that the energy was. At the same time, then you got to take them shoes off and put yourself in Yoshi's shoes and understand that every chance that the ladies get to pick on her in this culture, they do. You know what I'm saying? And when you're going against somebody who you may actually have bad energy for as well, I don't know how her energy was for the other people that had the bad energy for her, right? Like, I don't think she had it. You know what I mean? And this is one of the first times that we really seen her step up and be aggressive. You know what I mean? But like I said, I haven't even seen a whole battle. I saw clips. I think them clips spoke loudly. Like, we ain't breaking down the bars right now. Once the battle drop, we gonna break down the bars, or we gonna break down the battle. You know what I mean? Not necessarily the bars, but we will break down the battle. But that ain't what we doing right now, because I didn't see it, so I can't break down no bars. Can't break down no battle that I didn't see. What I can do is be empathetic to both parties involved. Um, So you can see why both of them would have the type of energy that they had going into that battle. You know what I mean? And even during the battle, I just think it's OD once it get physical. Then we got the nasty situation with the security guard stepping in. He being biased and one-sided because he, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a referee. That when a referee get in the middle of something because one of the boxers doing a little bit too much, he holler at that boxer, but he also turned to the other boxer and, you know what I mean, just holler at them too, just for the, you know what I mean, for that security guard to get in like that and do it like that, that was nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. Looking in a phone 40 bars, like, you know, it was a lot of variables through this battle that I really want to touch on when I see the battle because I want to analyze it. I really want to analyze it. And see what really happened. Like y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I love the ladies battles anyway. Like you feel me? I'm a Yoshi fan. I'm a 40 fan. I'm a Shayna Ashley fan. I shit. I am a Tori Doe fan. I'm just saying. I mean, I know what she did, but like it don't erase what she's done in the past. But she ain't did a lot recently. But what she just did now was nasty. I'm not gonna deny that I'm a Tori Doe fan. I mean, she losing me. She definitely losing me. And then First Lady Flamez. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about First Lady Flamez. Don't play with her, man. Don't play with her. I see a lot of don't play with her tweets. I probably was the first one. Not of all times, just of this situation for this event. I remember doing my predictions. I had her 3-0 against KShine. That was my prediction. And I put in parentheses, don't play with her. Don't play with her. Please stop playing with her. Top tiers now. That's it. Stop playing with Lady Flame. Stop throwing her food. Throw her competition. She need competition. Stop throwing her food. Y'all just throwing her food. She need competition. We need her to get competition. I want competition for Flames. Cause I think one of the most competitive battles I saw her in was Kings and Queens. Kings versus Queens, JC. They went up. They went up. I loved it. I loved that battle. They went up. You feel me? So I need competition for Lady Flame. Salutes to her. Like I said, I didn't see the battle, but I see everybody, every, you know what I mean, a voting system that's out there that had her, you know, who do you think won? They definitely had her, you know what I mean? Most people had her 3-0. I think she was at like a 90 something or high 80 something percentage on most voting systems, you feel me? So shout outs to First Lady Flames, man, because she definitely deserved plates, and she's one of them ones. If not, you know what I mean? She's one of them ones, man. She need a chance to show y'all that she up there with some of the elites, that she up there with the Vixens and the Hustles and the Shoonies and stuff like that. Like she need, you know what I mean? Because she there. She definitely there. So, but salutes to the ladies for the battles that did happen. Salutes to Chirac and Tony Blanco. I can't wait to see that battle. We already know what's going on with that. I don't need to get into it. It's nothing really to talk about there. But there was a situation at the end of this. I don't even know if it happened at the end of this. So we all know the situation about the Eazy the Block Captain and Papoose thing. Now, I do have my opinions on the whole thing. I'm not gonna get all the way into it because it's not my business, honestly. And we all been in situations where shit then got heated, and you know what I mean. You got popped on. You feel me? Whether it was with your homies, you know what I mean. Y'all got into a heated discussion and somebody, you know what I mean, or whether it was, you know what I mean, without whether you was just outside. You feel me? And you just, you know what I mean, bumped with another nigga. You feel me? Like we all been in situations like that. Um, the reason that okay, so let's get into it. I really don't like to get messy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A little bit. I like to get like Paquito messy, right? Like a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. So we finna get a little bit messy right now.
And I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Easy was on the floor, and it was a lot of commotion, and people were running out of the room. Remy came in, her security came behind her, and then they closed the door and they were arguing. So this whole it didn't happen, that's bullshit. He did go night night. Papoose put Easy, the block captain, to sleep last night. What it was about, I don't know, but he was playing Remy very close last night, a little too close for comfort. So
Do I believe that Easy the block captain got knocked out by Papoose? I don't know. I don't know if I believe it all the way. I can tell you that I don't not believe it. I can tell you that I do believe something happened because it's very unusual that the algorithm bull is not in the algorithms. Like let's think of it like this. Remy Ma's event just happened. You know he fuck with Remy Ma. Ain't no blog after. Ain't none of that. You've been blogging for everything. You've been making videos for everything. I understand you got your structure, but you've been out here. You've been hitting them algorithms. Alright. Philly also threw a card. He from Philly. Same day. So of course I understand your loyalty to Remy to make sure you at her event. I get that. I understand that. But you definitely ain't gonna show no love to your hometown, to Philly. You ain't gonna show no love, no blog, no tweets, no lives, no nothing, huh? Right? Um, and it's funny. It's funny because if y'all paying attention, like I see Geechee, I see Twerk. They trolling the boy. They telling him, look, pull up on live. FaceTime me right now. I got $1,000. Like they saying shit like that. He ain't biting. We talking about the algorithm bull. You feel me? That boy been every time that nigga name been said, he been Johnny on the spot. He ain't missed one. Bro, I got what 118 subscribers. If he hear this, he might at me. You feel me? With no subscribers, like I got, like you feel me? He ain't missed nothing. But he missing all this when it's involving him. And I don't like that part. I think you should keep the same energy. You can't be the person that talks about every single body situation, right? Every time something happening, you know what I mean? You making fun of certain situations, you getting the upper hand in certain situations, so your energy, your bravado high. You got to keep that same energy when it's on you now. Now it's on you. Now it's on you. So when it's on you, you still gotta be the same person. I mean, or that tells people what's not being said, but what has been said, right? Because the speculation is that shit did happen. Like I said, I think, and I don't know if it's me, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I think the culture puts too much stock into people getting like hands put on them, right? Like, because it happened all the time. If you grew up in any hood, anywhere, I think it's got hands get put on people. That's what happens, like you know what I mean, and I've seen hands get put on people, you know what I mean, and they with that same person the next day, like it's hands get put on people. Y'all, I think we putting too much stock into the fact that hands get put on people, man. This is an aggressive sport. It's a male dominated sport, so it's a lot of testosterone, right? So you gotta expect every once in a while somebody gonna get popped on. Like you seen what happened outside the event, the known impact event with Chess and Rock, right? You know what I mean? Chess, Rock, and somebody else. Like niggas got popped on. You feel me? Like it's gonna happen. You feel me? Like it's gonna happen. You feel me? So I think we put too much stock into that, but I understand it's entertainment. It's that's what people's gonna want to view. Like that's what people I before I even made this video, and I'm straight freestyling this video, but before I made this video, I made a conscious effort to not do that. Like I want to talk about it, but we ain't gotta hypothesize what happened. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. I feel like something happened. I just don't know what happened. And the only reason I feel like something happened is because I haven't seen Easy the Block Captain. I've been seeing that this man been killing the YouTube streets. You feel me, for the last what? I don't know how long, man. Weeks, maybe months. I don't know. He just been everywhere. Every time I get on Twitter, he there. Somebody got his name in their mouth. And then he coming right around, you know what I mean? He Johnny right on the spot to protect himself. To you know what I mean? Like that's what I've been seeing. So when I don't see it now, it's like, oh, maybe that's true. Because if nothing did happen, we get a blog from Eazy the Block Captain already. He be to interview somebody, you know what I mean? Tweets, pictures. You feel me? Like we'd have got that already. So I don't know. It's people saying stuff happened, people saying stuff didn't happen. What I think happened is that somebody said something about the stuff happening before Remy Ma could actually say, hey, make sure y'all don't let this get out. Make sure y'all don't let this get out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just whoo. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. But salutes to the game, man. Look, once these battles drop, I will recap the ones that I want to recap. I'm gonna recap. I definitely want to see that from the Philly card. I want to see the Danny battle versus Top Floor Loot. I heard that was a good battle, so I definitely want to catch that. So we gonna recap a few of these battles, so y'all won't say that motherfucker. Look, I'm gonna talk about some messy shit. I'm gonna talk about battle rap. We gonna mix it in, you feel me? But we ain't gonna get too messy because I don't like that, honestly. I don't like that. But shit be happening, man. Shit be happening in the battle rap. And look, if y'all gonna get it from somebody, y'all might as well get it from the real.
The real P, baby.